What's going on, everyone? My name's Uni, and welcome back to the channel. So I'm so happy to be talking about this. So we have testing grounds. It's back, but it's breach. So I've always wanted like for them to rework breach. I feel like the ticket system in a way was broken because then if you're defending, you really have nothing to worry about. But attacking, like if you get executed, I always hated attacking, but now everything has changed, and I'm really liking the changes. We're gonna go through all of them. I definitely want to hear you guys' opinions, but let's go right into it. Breach has been out for a year, and that's crazy. It's awesome that it's been out. What a year has flown by. But yeah, we have two clear objectives, of course: deliver the fantasy of attacking slash defending medieval fortress, which is amazing. And then it says offer a rich team, experience supporting different roles and play styles of different types of players. So I'm really happy, but it's just breach. Breach is always fun. Sometimes people can't find a game, but I'm telling you, it's so much fun. Like Dominion can get a little overwhelming at some, like here and there, but breach is always nice. So now we have some statistics. So on average, defenders win about 58% of the time, but it's never seemed to be a big issue. We obviously want to make this number as close as possible to 50-50, of course, but what we identified is more impacting issues in fairness. Attackers and defending have different fairness issues that we've identified. And it's true. I mean, sometimes you for attacking you can just wipe right through them, or defending you can actually hold them through the first phase. Like it's happened to us, it's happened to everyone. So it's with these changes right now, I'm telling you, it's gonna be really nice. So at its core, breach is about pushing or stopping the ram. You can play objective, you can take the archer points, but the respawn tickets brings in a very different set of dynamics, which is true. I really do. I don't hate it, but I dislike it very much. Like it says, puts pressure on the attackers than on defenders, because defenders you have nothing to worry about. You execute it, it's okay. For defend or attacking, if it's just not it's not good. When they first introduced it, it's okay. Like I was happy with it, but now it's just the tickets. I don't like it at all. So the attackers need to be more careful with knowing the respawns are limited, which is true. Like you can have your fast executions in a team fight. You pull off your fast one, and then they're done, and there's nothing you can do about it. Yeah, and they need definitely coordination for revives. Like you say, hey, revive me and stuff. But yeah, for defenders though, it feels a lot more organic as they can kill enemies as they mean to complete their objectives. The only punishment death is the respawn delay, which is true. Like I'm totally on board with that. For defenders is a little bit less intuitive and satisfying because by definition the status quo in terms of ramp position, side lane, or king health means they're doing well. The only dynamic indicator is the ram that needs to go down to win in phases 1 and 2, and it's true. Like you really, as defending, you have nothing to worry about. There's no risk of. I mean, there's a risk and reward, but you just. I'm not saying you don't have anything to worry about. You can hold the archer points, stop the ram, but there's just for defending, you really have nothing to lose as opposed for being attacking. And then as a result, it's very frustrating for defenders to see their progress denied, sometimes completely, when the attackers break through the outer gate and the ram is repaired. That's also another thing, because if you really wanted to, you could just push the ram. You don't have to take the archer points, and then you drop the cauldron or the soup, whatever you prefer, and it does damage. But then if it's like you get that banner and it's like more than half health, you're going to be close to full, and it's like all that work. Say if they got like one or two archer points in the first phase, it's honestly it's not that fair, and I'm kind of happy in testing grounds they got rid of it. So there's no more like your ram, like that's your health. So now like you have to get the banner. It was important, just as important as it was in the regular breach mode, but now it's like you have to get it. So tickets are still relevant in Phase 3 as they allow us to encourage defenders to engage attackers instead of stalling, which is true, and they're much more manageable for attackers in this phase where they're multitasking in less complex. So it's true because you're already in the third phase. You can focus on getting that first archer point, and you don't have to worry about it. And then you go for the commander. It's like unlike the first phases, you have to manage your tickets and everything. You got to capture the archer points. You got to boost the ram. Maybe go and get the banner. There's so much more you have to do in the first and second phase than the third phase. So I'm really happy with it. To make sure that challenge for phase 3 is in line with the dynamics at play between attackers and defenders. We've given attackers tickets based on how much health is left on the ram when it breaches the inner gate, and that's amazing. So no more tickets from the first and second phase, depending on your ram. That's how many tickets you get. With this change, we reinforce the ram as the main objective of breach, which is true. That's the whole the whole point. The ram health and progress becomes more reliable indicator of how attackers and defenders have performed. So the more health is left on the ram, the better attackers have performed, and therefore more tickets they get to kill the king. Which is true. Like I played a little bit of the testing grounds at breach, and we had more than half. Wasn't all the way full, and we got, I think it was like 14 tickets. I don't know. And if phase 2 provides a better sense of continuity throughout the game, guaranteeing the attackers and defenders' actions, performance have short-term and long-term impact. It's perfect. I'm telling you, this is crazy. This is so much for breach, and I'm so excited. Healing the ram and giving additional tickets after each phase was unfair to defenders, which is true. Like, I mean, if you destroy them in the first phase, and I think you start out with 24 tickets, they could be up in the third. Like, if you have like 15, or they have like 15 or like 18 tickets left. I mean, they're in the 30s, 30 tickets, and it's like you just did all of that not for nothing. But say you guys had a really good phase, and then they could come back, and it's basically starting over. If they have 24, it's like nothing happened. So it was always like attacking. It's both sides, and I'm really happy that they looked into this, and it's amazing. And therefore, beyond the removal of tickets, we also no longer heal in the RAM after phase 1. Of course, this is another important change that has some impact on and other balancing elements that you'll be able to read in the detailed patch notes. That's true. It's amazing. It's crazy. So, and then will be replaced by straightforward fixed respawn delay 20 seconds. Okay, and then regardless of your renowned execution. Okay, so I mean, still, like, you may not seen that 24 seconds, or it's not that much, but it is. I'm telling you, like, time in this is like everything. It's so key for Dominion. Just in For Honor time. I'm telling you, you, if you don't think so, then I'm telling you, it's time. Time is everything. All right, objective speed. We are making the RAM move faster, faster to charge, as well as side lane capture points faster. The archer points in order to make them move faster and play more dynamic. That's true. If objectives moves faster when attackers push, we hope that defenders will react faster and make the whole mode more fast paced. I'm telling you, a breach. If you're attacking and you go from the beginning all the way to the end, it could be like a 25-minute game. It is so long. And this is nice because, especially capturing, unless you have the feat of Conquer, you can capture points or zones faster. That's also nice. But, sometimes capturing the archer points could take a while. But I'm telling you, it's a lot. It really is. And I'm happy with this. This is probably one of my favorite. This is so cool. So cool what they did with the Guardian. Okay, so before you kill the Guardian, you get all the buffs. You get shield, attack, and speed. I don't know for how long. I'm not sure about that, but that's how it was. Therefore, the Guardian is not used as much, and therefore it limits the mode's tactics choices. So we made changes in order to improve the Guardian boost, so it gives a bigger advantage, as well as some adjustments how difficult to defeat. So what that means is When you kill the Guardian, you get instant revenge. Who's ever next to you, the same amount of revenge how you would get in a regular, if you're getting ganked or something, like that time limit. But now you get red eyes. And it's so cool. It's just like the emote or the effect. And you can see. And it's like 2 minutes. It's like they have scout on and you could see them. And you have full shield. Now that lasts until I think it's like 2 minutes. It lasted so long. I could be wrong, but it's not like 30 seconds. And it's there the whole time. So I'm telling you, now you want to go for the Guardian. You really do. It's such a huge. You could see everyone. You can make call outs. You have full shield for a while until if you're fighting and it goes down and you get hit. But I'm telling you, it's really nice. All right, so here is all right, sweet. Here's the respawns. Okay, for phase 3, um, full health, 22 respawns. That's a lot, but I mean to enter third phase in full ram health, I mean, it's kind of hard. And then half health ram, 15 respawns. Then critical health is 6 respawns. Reduce spawns timing to 20 seconds plus 3 seconds for execution. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is just going over pretty much just summing up everything. All right, ram no longer heals after the first and second phase. Reduce RAM damage, or default charging speed. So everything's faster. That when you double speed the RAM, it's faster. The zones are faster. They reduce cauldron damage to the RAM from 750 health from 900 health, which is nice. And reduce the war banner shields to the RAM 750 health from 1,200 health. So that's actually kind of nice. It's like a little nerf from the cauldron and the banner. And then the side lanes reduce the capture time, reduce the boost capture time with the archer points. That's perfect. I'm telling you, the Guardian will now respawn 2 minutes and 30 seconds after the fall of the outer gate. So the first phase, you go in, it's 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes. Outer gate, the Guardian will respawn another 2.5 minutes after being killed. Guardian rewards are right here. Upon Guardian, will bestow the following rewards on the killer and allies within a 15-meter radius. Instant full health. So if you're critical, instant full health. That's crazy. So it's actually a lot more than what I said. 100% shield. Instant revenge activation. Infinite stamina. 2 minutes 2 minutes duration. 1,000% damage increase against pikemen. 2 minutes. Oh my gosh. 50% damage reduction to pikemen. I'm telling you, pikemen are crazy. They really are. So it's like you get the Guardian, it's like a nerf to them. Using a placeholder red eyes visual effect to indicate that the Guardian reward is active on a player. And then all Guardian rewards are lost upon death, which makes sense. And oh yeah, we'll go with single pick. We'll go now. Like I said, it's a long video. There's so much. There's so much in this testing grounds, and I'm telling you, they're making the game so much better. One of their core, Dominion is always going to be their game mode, but I really enjoy Breach, and this is so much. If they add we'll get your feedback. Definitely let them know. That's the whole point of testing grounds. Like, this is perfect. So yeah, you could share any of your feedback with us or with them. I say with us, and I'm telling you, it's really nice. All right, so single pick. If you don't know what single pick is, you can only pick one hero, on your team. You can't run a full Yorms, which we've seen Raiders, BPs, basically all year 3 heroes. Just you have to go with single pick. And I really like this for Breach. I really do. And it's all about testing grounds. This isn't permanent. It's the whole point. And they said, when they announced year 4 that they're really going to focus on the game. I'm telling you, this is a good thing for us. I'm telling you, this is all about the game mechanics. They said they were going to focus on it. Of course, every game has problems, but they're really trying. This game has changed my life. It's one of my favorite games ever. I play this game every day. I've made some of the bestest friends, the memories, the good, the bad, everything on this game, and I never thought one game would change my life. And I'll never stop playing this. Like I really won't. This game is amazing, and they're right now. They're already showing us that they care. And I know people will say there's still plenty of problems in the game, but they're trying. At least give them that. Ubisoft is an amazing company. And For Honor, if you give them feedback. You love the game too. Tell them that's the whole point of testing grounds, and they're gonna be adding it more. So I'm really excited. I know this is a long video, but I really wanted to make this. Like I said, there was a lot in this, and I just definitely let me know what do you guys think of this? Did you have a problem with the first, the regular Breach game mode? Because I did. I've been saying it for a while now that they need to rework a lot in Breach, and now they're going to. So I'm so excited. I really hope that a good excuse me, a good amount of stuff in the testing grounds comes into Breach, because the ticket system is broken. I love this new system in testing grounds. It really is nice. But if you're attacking, got to go for the archer points. You have to. I know it wasn't, you could in the old, in the standard breach mode, like the first phase you could push because then you get health. Now the ram health is gone. Like there's no more, oh, you get, ram health back. That's why take those archer points. Gotta fight for that banner. The banner was key in, regular breach mode, but now it's more important. I'm telling you, you have to get it. And now Guardian is OP now. You get that Guardian, you have all that stuff. And I thought it was just a little bit because, I was just playing and I was just going off from the gameplay. And I didn't know, like, I didn't read the patch notes because I wanted to make this video. And, I'm reading this for the first time. So if I make any mistakes, I'm sorry. I'm just reading this to you guys as this is the first time, but yeah, definitely let me know. I'm so excited. Breach is always fun. I wish it was on Kazan. That's my favorite map. Bastion's okay. I mean, not Bastion, Walled City. I mean, Walled City's okay. Let me know your favorite Breach map. I want to know everything. Definitely let me know in the comments what your guys' opinion on this. Do you like the video? Do you like me talking? Because I really enjoy making these videos. But yeah, I'm also making another video just showing you guys the signatures. Probably one of the best signatures. I can't get over Raiders. The Lawbringers is funny. Jormunganders is disgusting. It's crazy. I'm telling you, they're all good. But I'm just gonna showcase the content of the week. It's really nice just to just had that video. But let me know if you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.